hitting record placeholder doesn't mean we're starting, but it just means that
We're up and running. Go, go, go.
whatever we say now can be used as the intro if it's silly enough. If we're
If
being
it's silly.
silly billies.
No,
That's it. Welcome
no,
to the
that's not.
A2J. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the top one.
Yeah, we don't need that shit.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's smelly, but I will put it on episode 8. Maybe I will say that. I will be like, John, do I have a topic for you?
Oh, really?
This is going to be, what did I say, the 23rd. Is September considered fall?
I'm pretty sure.
By what law?
By law of the white girl. As soon as the PSL comes out, it is fall.
I did walk into Bel Air and I saw like the Starbucks glass bottles of pumpkin spice latte. That'd be kind of funny to be sipping on it in front of you.
Yeah, you would have gotten shit.
Have you ever had pumpkin spice latte?
I have. It's horrible.
I don't think I've actually had like the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte.
No, I have. It's literally just pumpkin spice latte. It's not even pumpkin and stuff. It's more like pumpkin pie spice.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
yeah, because like that's even like when you like talk about like pumpkin beers, is a lot of them are just pumpkin spiced,
Yeah.
where it's like not made with gourds. Like sometimes a lot of people do make them with gourds, but it's a
Yeah.
nothing flavor.
Yeah, I want that rotten gourd taste in my beer, dude. Give me that.
You, I mean, you're not wrong, but you're not right because you're rotting it to a specific point. Have enough alcohol to where you don't grow mold,
Mhm.
and if you clean right, there should be no mold on it.
Seems like I'm just right.
I'm just right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sit here and drink my drink and shut the fuck up. Dick, I thought we were friends.
you're gonna die here.
Nah, dog, you could do that. Because imagine if one day all of a sudden you're haunted and you find out it's your wife.
I'd leave that broad.
Flour. That's what makes bread flour. You put flour in that shit.
Oh yeah, by the way, it laid an egg in you.
Freddy Cougar and all that, or the night before Elm Street.
2024. Pedophile on the rise.
We're done. We're done. Pack it up.
Kept rooting for the guy, just like, leave that bitch, just go.
The powdered stuff, the not the snorting stuff, the cooking stuff.
You're gonna become a goblin here. You're never gonna leave. Well, welcome to the A2J podcast.
Oh, you're here.
I'm your co-host Axel. This is my co-host John. We're co-hosting this episode.
Yep, there is no host. We're running wild today.
Yeah, we're just hoping an adult comes in and holds our hand one of these days.
I mean, they're here. They're just not here.
What do you got for us?
Dude, not much, man. I was like, just been on that grind, looking for that work, trying to find that money right now. But other than that shit, just kind of been chilling. Been watching a lot of movies.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So I actually watched this one that's been interesting me for a while. I've been a big fan of Westerns since I was a kid, so I love them. This new one that's came out on Netflix called Bone Tomahawk. It is a horror Western movie.
Ooh.
It is.
Do you mind if I bring it up real quick so I can?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. But it had one of the most gruesome deaths in it, to where like I literally had to like put my hands in front of my face for about a minute before I could be like normal again.
Oh shoot! And it's got Kurt Russell in it. Hell
Dude,
yeah!
yeah, can't go wrong with the Russell.
Yeah,
Love myself, Kurt.
He looks so good with that style of facial hair too.
Dude, and he spoiler alert, so cover your ears if you haven't listened to it.
Oh, okay.
He's good in it. He's good.
Oh, he's good.
I'll just say that.
He's
I'll just
a
say,
good
well,
actor.
I was going to put more to it, but I was like, oh yeah, you haven't seen it, so I'll just say he's good.
Look,
He did.
it's okay.
I like her.
It's a new movie, so maybe we'll wait until episode 9. We can't talk about it on episode 10. You know what happens on episode 10.
Yep, I do. You guys don't know yet.
We did talk about it. We did, actually.
I mean, we didn't. because we could take it out.
That's if I take it out. I
Well,
want
then
them
we did.
I want them prepared for the pee pee poo poo episode,
I said,
okay?
"Oh, a little pee pee poo poo, little poo poo pee pee."
uh yeah, no, this looks super dope. I kind of you know
Dude,
what? I'm just going to go watch it.
alright,
So,
dude. I would say, okay, I'll handle them tonight. Like,
yeah, you got
all
this?
right.
Yeah.
Oh God, I told the camera fell. It's still
Goodbye.
falling. It's still falling. Help! Someone send me help. What's happening? I don't know what's going on.
It was actually shit.
Dude, it was like as soon as you started leaving, my camera started falling. This fucking all hell broke loose.
Yeah, I could see it, and I was just ignoring it all.
You dick. I thought we were friends.
We recently watched
Oh fuck.
Alien Romulus.
I heard
Um
that one's pretty decent. I did
it,
go through an alien train the other weekend.
that's what I wanted to do after I watched that. I was like, bro, like, oh, it's so cool. And they had like a lot of like little tidbits of stuff from like previous Alien movies that were like, oh no way. Um yeah, it was just a good watch, honestly. And I there's nothing really to spoil about it because it's Alien. Like the alien comes and kills people. What's there to
Once you've
really
seen
know?
one, you've kind of seen them.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna like get into details about the characters and stuff, but it is worth a watch, definitely. And it once I finished, I was like, I want to know all the lore. Like because
Dude, there's so much fucking lore to that shit. Because
there's a
it's like
bunch of short films and like a
there's
comics.
short films, comics, video games. Like I don't think those are like most of them are probably not like canon. But like
Yeah.
because you have Alien, Aliens, Alien Resurrection,
Yeah.
Prometheus, uh Aliens Covenant or whatever.
I think
There's like
yeah.
6 of them, and then the new one that just came out,
Yeah,
and
if
so much.
if anybody goes on the Wikipedia or the Alien Wiki, they have a whole list of everything that's supposed to be like chronological order or something. And
Yeah.
it's like I got onto that and I was like, oh shit, it's a little bit more intensive than I thought.
Yeah, because it's literally like Prometheus first, and then the
Yeah.
second one from that one, and
There was
then Alien versus Predator, or Alien versus Predator, I think is the first one.
yeah.
Like, there's so much. Like, I do love that shit. Like, Predator is probably one of my favorite ones. Like, just seeing that movie as a kid, is Arnold, and then
Yeah.
I loved them when they brought it together because like Alien as a kid to me, like when I like first watched it, I was probably way too young to watch them. I
Same.
was, but like, dude, the face huggers, first time I ever seen a vagina, and
Oh, no
ugh,
way.
it has a penis in it. Dang! But that's like always like a very sick idea to me, like that, like not bad sick, but just cool. Like like going through space and then all of a sudden just like getting a distress call from a nearby planet that you have no idea what the fuck is coming
Yeah.
down to planet, fighting an alien ship that you never knew existed, and then going onto it and then finding like these little things that just like latch onto your face and
Yeah,
just strangle you at the same time. It's either you're
absolutely.
going to have a great time or a bad time. Most
Yeah,
likely bad time because there is no safe words with these motherfuckers.
and then when, like, your friends get it off you, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, by the way, it laid an egg in you."
They don't even know half the time. They're just like it just strangled them and it was supplying them through oxygen. Like because I just watched like the first one, and like they had no idea. Like honestly, if they just listened to Ripley, they'd be fine. They would have. She's like, "Why the fuck are we doing this? Like, don't leave." And they're like, "We have to. It's a stress signal." Where she's like, "I'm pretty sure it's telling us to stay away." Didn't listen, but I did love how in that one I wasn't sure if you're going to see the engineers or what later you're going to find out that were the engineers from Prometheus is like the race that created them and stuff. I was like super surprised that they did use that for Prometheus They used, like, the same ship design, the same, like, character design, but then they just made them look different because it had their exo suit on. But yeah, no, fucking yeah, love the movies. Ripley Scott, love you, Bo.
What was your like growing up? Did you have a favorite like horror franchise that you were just into 100%?
Honestly, I think it was probably mixed between a lot of them because like I don't think I ever got really into one. My sisters are big fans of them, so growing up, like I watched Scream.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah.
I Know What You Did Last Summer, like that the whole entire like '90s like slasher.
Mhm.
So it's like I kind of like those, and then it was much later than I started getting into like the older school, like Michael Myers and like Jason, Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
and Freddy Cougar and all that, or the Nightmare Before Elm Streets. But I think Michael Myers. Got to say, sorry, that was a long tangent for
No, you're
probably
good.
Michael Myers.
You started saying like Nightmare Before Elm Street.
Street.
I was like Nightmare Before Christmas Street. Like,
Goddamn Nightmare Before Christmas Street, dog. It's
yeah.
our horror movie.
But that's actually my when I was growing up, we watched way too many horror movies for how young we were. Cuz I remember watching Alien and being just absolutely terrified cuz I mean it's this vividly I remember the scene where its head is like you think it's its head and then it opens up its mouth and like the little tongue biter thing comes out and just seeing like the dark visages of Alien and it like creeping around in the ship's like components and stuff, that was like terrifying for me. But my favorite franchise was uh Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
And I just thought he was cool with his like little knife fingers. I thought that was like, whoa, that's so scary.
Yeah.
And also
Right?
like some scary stuff, like when in the first one when he's walking down the street and his like arms go super long and it's like, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
stuff
It's
like
like that
that.
and also, like, just being attacked in your dreams
Yeah,
fucking sucks.
yeah.
Like,
It made going to bed hard.
I gotta sleep. Like, I cannot not sleep, man.
Yeah, I
I
was
got to.
surprised that that we didn't like just that not sleep, you know, because we would. I mean, during like Halloween, my parents would we just go to Blockbuster and like either it was either during Halloween or just because they wanted to like frighten us, but we would just get scary movies. We got like Alien. Chucky. I forgot about Chucky. We watched
See,
like all the Chucky series.
I never got into Chucky.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Were you a
Like
Leprechaun kid?
yeah, of course, dude. It's the leprechaun.
I remember the scene. It must have been like Leprechaun 2 or something, but like he goes into the garage and like there's the fan blades that are like supposed to be the boobs and like the guy's like, oh,
Oh, dude, just
gets
that campy
shredded
ass
by him.
horror, dude.
Super dumb. Leprechaun was like that was one that I could watch and be like I could take myself away from the horror because it was so campy and
Oh, yeah, it
more
was
fun.
fun. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. I was like, that's one thing I've, like, come to appreciate about some horror movies. It's just like, can they have fun with it?
Excuse me.
Dude, I can hear that. Are you okay?
Yeah, I let it go down the wrong pipe.
Don't do that. I need you alive. You're the host, technically. I know we're co-hosting tonight, dude, but we
Yeah,
need a host.
nah, just gonna die. um, my buddy, or yeah, back in like elementary school, I had this buddy. His name was Jason, and he was really into Jason because same name, and we never watched any of the Jason movies until like he was talking about it, and I was like, oh, I gotta watch this. Went to Blockbuster, excuse me, uh, went
The
to Blockbuster.
blockbuster.
Yeah, and we got one of the movies, Friday the 13th, and watched it. And I went back and I was like, Jason's fucking lame, bro. Compared to Freddy, there ain't no way.
Well, that and of course the first one, he's not even in the first one.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
he's not until the second one, and then he fucks some people up, dude. Like that's when you got I'm pretty sure that's when you got the sleeping bag kill, where he just literally like the girl's in it, and he just grabs the end of it, and just slams her against the tree.
yeah, that's why it's not good, bro. That's you have to wait a whole ass movie before it gets good, right?
Well, no,
Nightmare on
because it's
Elm
weird because
Street was
in the
day
first one
one.
you think it's him. Of course, it's day one. They have to let you know uphand that this man is a pedophile.
Yeah,
You have to
exactly. 2024,
burn
pedophiles
him.
on the
Burn
rise.
it. We're done. We're
Yeah,
done.
we're done. That's not good.
Pack it up. Pack it
Yeah,
up. We're done.
it's funny as a kid, I didn't catch that. I was just like, yeah,
Because
Freddy's just
that
murdering people. Like,
because
fuck that
that's the reason
guy.
why. Well, he was a presumed pedophile
Yeah,
that the town then burned, and he just started haunting kids' dreams because he wasn't a pedophile. Like you think he'd go after like like townsfolk or stuff like that. But then
he's
again, what gets white people more motivated than anything?
he's
Take
like
white little white girl.
he's like, won't believe me that I'm not a pedophile. Well, I'll do pedophile things.
See, now you won't never know. It's
This
called
is
double.
your fault, town.
It's called mind tricks.
Yeah.
Forget I was a psychology teacher. I don't know if he was. Love the shit though. It was great. I like it. Shit did scare me. I do remember just having those like movie nights at your house where we would just watch those, or like when you guys would come up camping when we had that Airbnb
Oh yeah.
and fucking just watch. I can't remember what Hellraisers. We
Yeah, we
watched all
watched
those.
Hellraisers. We also watched the VHS series.
That one, yeah, those were good.
Yeah.
Those ones were fucking trippy as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I just remember
It,
we watched like all of them like back to back, and I was like, no, I was just like not there, as in like I couldn't follow the story.
dude, it feel it. But the original Paranormal Activity, when it
Oh
like
my god,
when it
dude!
came out, like it lost its luster like super fucking quick. But dude, I just remember like that
I
ghost
disagree.
found footage. Like oh, dude, like I've watched it recently, and it's like just like I think it's just because of me, where it's like I'm like past that being like not scared of ghosts, but like you give it power the more you talk about it. Like I don't know enough. I've had my experiences, but I haven't had them in so long that I'm just like kind of like oh, I guess like away from it far enough, I guess, to be like it just doesn't hit the same way as it did.
Yeah, I think that well, my argument is that like Paranormal Activity one is still like a gold, it's still good. Um, but it only loses its luster because they went sequel heavy on it, and even though that it follows like a storyline, it still loses it.
It's a very loosey goosey storyline.
Yeah, I I watched the Papa Meat uh
Hmm.
talking about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
good. It explained what was going on, but I was like, yeah, I
Shout out
kind
to
of
Papa Meat though. Love his shit. He's fucking
yeah.
good. Same thing with
I
like Meat Canyon
he,
because
well,
that's
shoot,
similar art style.
one of the same. Papa Meat and Meat Canyon, same guy, bud.
Oh well, then fucking shows you exactly what I know about stuff.
Yeah, you're not a YouTube brain guy.
No, no. I watch stuff, don't remember shit.
Yeah, but I remember the first time watching Paranormal Activity, and I was like, just edge of my seat. Like it was super cool to me.
Dude, yeah, no, it was freaky, dude. Like it's just like the slow fucking movements, like the like chandelier stuff moving, like Oh, 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 footprints. Oh, those are normal people footprints.
kept rooting for the guy, just like, "Leave that bitch, just go."
Leave
Just
her. She's haunted. Nah, dog, you could do that. Because imagine if one day all of a sudden you're haunted, you find out it's your wife. You
I'd leave that
leaving?
broad.
I'm out. I already have a bag. I have a to-go bag,
Instantly,
Ron
yeah.
Swanson style, inside the roof.
Yeah, sorry you're I'm sorry you're puking up pea soup in a
Yeah.
360 no scope style, but I'm out of here, dude.
Run up to the attic, fucking all of a sudden you just hear whirling and fucking mechanisms going off. Just the whole entire top of the house lifts off up style, leaving the bottom of it as you're just fucking flying away. Fucking like
No, no, floating.
big ass fans pop out, propellers, and you're just like on a bicycle, just furiously pedaling nowhere.
This Wizard of the Oz now?
Nah, dog, dude, it's like Waterworld fucking up style.
Okay.
Fucking seen Waterworld? Fucking Kevin Costner gold. They
Yeah,
still
I
got
have.
shit about that for some fucking reason.
Oh, yeah, why did he get so much shit about that? That was a good movie.
Oh no, I'm just saying they still have like the Universal Studios. I'm pretty sure they still have like the ride of it there.
Oh, did they?
Not the
Huh.
ride, the like the show. Which I
Yeah.
get. I mean, it's a lot to like remake a show, but I'm just so surprised that they haven't changed it for so long. Like it was a great movie, but I don't know how like great it was to like necessary to earn that.
Well, like, what kids these days, their parents are bringing them to the, Kevin Costner Waterworld show. Are those kids gonna understand what the hell they're looking at? Or
No, dude, they're just watching like some fire things go off. Some guys get shot off a balcony. A guy named Mariner fucking saving some people.
yeah, some cool ass, like, pyrotechnic effects and stuff.
It is dope. Like I
Yeah,
remember when we went, it was fucking. It was a legit show,
dope,
but
yeah.
it was still just like one of those things where I'm just like, does it still warrant like to be there?
Let's just take October out of the picture. It's not even a month, right?
Uh,
We j
the
Nope,
fuck.
no, I mean, like,
Okay, so
I mean, this is a what if scenario, okay? Uh, or, would you so no October, there's no, like, need to watch a horror movie except that, film is or cinema is still making them. What are you going for? Are you going for, like, a serious horror movie, or you like the campy stuff?
honestly, it probably depends on what what mood I'm in.
True.
It's like because
Yeah, it's
sometimes I'm in,
hard to quantify it, you know?
but honestly, I tend to like lean to more of the serious versions because I like that like kind of true life grittiness of it. Like that's like one reason why I've liked the Rob Zombie Halloweens because they're
Mm,
like in a sense more realistic. Where it's like the original ones, he was this demonic figure that could not be killed. That was like this personification of vengeance or what
yeah,
have you. Whereas in like the Rob Zombie ones, he was mental. Like he had went through a shitty ass childhood and killed his dad and like what was it? His dad, sister,
his dad
and
his wait,
yeah,
his sister was his dad?
no, his dad's sister. Yeah, no, but he killed his dad, killed his sister. His mom came back, and then he had his youngest sister that he like protected in a sense.
Mm,
But that was like that, and he was just in a mental institution since then, and like super strong, just crazy, just. But like, I like that kind of human aspect of it because
yeah.
it's not in a sense mythical,
Mm,
and it's like it's more realistic. It's like there a person could fucking definitely kick down my door and do that.
yeah.
Like,
I kinda sometimes I think I'm, like, more into the non-campy ones. I feel like campy has its place, and I'm down to watch campy horror movies because they they're good for, like, party. It's like a party favor type of movie. You can
yeah,
watch it with, like, a bunch of people and be okay with, like, talking or joking around about the movie because the campiness is what it is. It's like,
yeah,
there's
like
there's like
Tucker
a
versus Evil.
Yeah, yeah,
It's,
like
it's all
yeah.
accidents and shit. They think these guys are fucking murderers. It's like, no, they came running at us and fell into the wood chipper.
Yeah, it's classic shit that like you see in those in old like classic horror movies where it's like, there's a camping scene of a couple or something. They're like, bedding down and stuff. You're like, somebody's gonna cut through that tent, and these fucking first off, the dude's gonna die, and the chick's gonna be running.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna hear a twig snap outside. The dude's gonna be like, "Don't worry, babe, I
Yeah.
got this." Ugh, ugh. Look at
Yeah.
my cock.
No, it's either that or like the dude is just like they're about to like fuck, and the dude's just she's like, "Did you hear that?" And he's like, "It's nothing, babe.
Nothing. Come
It's
back here.
nothing."
Gotta pop the collar, dog. Gotta get into character real quick.
Yeah. We did chose like opposite characters today. That's super funny.
Hey man, dude, just came here
but
to have a good time, man.
but I could really bro it up if I just keep it popped. But I hate it because it keeps in the warmth. I'm not about that. But I look more like a bro Dracula because I just maroon.
Let me suck your middle light can, please. Oh God,
Yeah, but
stupid.
the psychological stuff is like kind of my what I like. I think my favorite would always be like found footage stuff. I'm a big sucker for a found footage film.
I can dig down on some found footage. Like I gotta say, like zombies too. Like I love myself a good zombie movie. Like I can get fucking down on them. I've been down on them since I was a kid. Well, fucking ever since fucking Dawn of the Dead, the fucking what was it, the early 2000s version, the remake.
Oh yeah,
That's like what got me into it, and then went back and watched all the originals, and then just fucking fell into it.
yeah. I never really liked zombie movies because they always fall into like a goofy kind of aspect. But they're still fucking good. Like even if I have a laugh out of them, like they're still good. It doesn't matter. Like,
Well, yeah, Zack Snyder did the one, I think.
oh
Yeah,
really?
yeah, he did
Mm.
the yeah, because yeah, George A. Romero. There we go. I was pretty sure that was the name, but I didn't want to fuck up. But yeah,
Mhm.
because George A. Romero did the Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, all those of the Dead movies.
Yeah.
Love him, dude. He is fucking the king of zombie movies. Like, I definitely get the point where it's like it kind of gets to campy ish, but I just love it. Like, I don't know why. Like, because I bet it's the one where I'm just like, I could probably survive this. Like, oh, if I have to outrun somebody, zombies, yeah, Dawn of the Dead zombies, no. World War Z zombies, no.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like,
What's
if
up
I
with
look out my
that?
window and see sprinting zombies, I'm good. I'll
No.
chill in my house. I'll probably fight, maybe.
I never
Yeah,
got that because I'm like I got more into zombies when it comes to like mythical zombies.
some
W-
voodoo
it-
zombies.
Yeah, like where they're magically like made to be living again. So
Yeah,
their muscles and stuff are like almost puppeted by magic powers and stuff. And so I'm like, okay, that's when they can like do a whole lot of cool shit. But when it came to like movies where it's just a virus and the body's like deteriorating, and I'm just like, no, they're not going to be able to like run and stuff unless like there's something else, like some parasite. But it's
yeah.
never that. It's never just, it's always just like, whoa, we got a virus, it's a cancer, and we're all dead, but now we're alive again and we're running.
I was like, but does make sense, like, of where, like, they are trying to find a new host and, like, they don't know the limitations of our body and stuff, so they are just full on dead sprint all the time because that's how they know how to move to point A to point B. They don't know how to move slow
Hmm.
in a sense. Like, that's why, like, in, like,
They're all fans of Sonic. That's dope. I love
gotta move fast. No,
it.
it's when you start seeing them all doing the Naruto run, that's when you know it's like, okay, these motherfuckers are built for speed.
Yeah.
Like,
Watch out
they
for the motherfucker who's like obsessed with Sasuke and the Uchiha clan.
just got his that is got oh, hold on though. Like that has got to be a thing that is going to be a part. Like, if zombies happened in our universe, you're going to have the weebs that are
Yeah.
going to cosplay and try to fight zombies and die.
Oh
And so
yeah.
you are going to have mini Akatsuki fucking zombies with
Yeah.
like fucking samurai swords strapped to them that are like half
This
broken,
stupid ass fucking black cloaks with the red clouds with the stupid going all the way up.
just blood and fucking all over the cheeks and shit. Like, dude,
You're gonna be in like a some like area where you're like in a position where you have to like move back and like come on, we gotta get back behind that barricade, and then somebody comes up, cloak up to here, move aside. And she's like walks all stoically and pulls out some stupid Denio's ass fucking sword.
snaps as he breaks it out. Oh fuck.
He tries pulling it out of the sheath, but it catches. No, stop, pause the game.
Time out, time out.
Yeah,
I call
it's
time.
it's funny. They're beside him. One of them has the Cloud Buster sword and tries pulling it from the back.
I can't pick it up.
Yeah.
I've seen that one guy on Instagram that trains with that big ass fucking
Oh,
berserker sword.
yeah.
Dude, like, don't get me wrong, he can't move it in a real fight, but he can move that thing. Like, I could not move it like he can. But in a real fight, that don't last long,
Is it?
unfortunately.
Are you talking about? I remember two guys specifically that do that. There's one that's like does the workout on the beach, and then another one does it like in the woods.
So I believe it's the guy with either like the beach one.
Okay.
That's the one I'm specifically talking about.
Yeah.
Because he, like, right now he's working on combos,
Yeah.
which, don't get me wrong, dope, fucking awesome. I've been contemplating something like that for a while because like I got into the SCA for a bit, and like that's like dressing up
What's
in Society for Creative Anchorism. So
okay?
it's medieval role playing. So it's but it's like they'd go and like do Renaissance fairs, and they're the ones that usually do like the jousting and like the fighting
Okay.
and
Yeah.
whatnot. But they usually use like rattan.
Mm,
And but there has been an uptick of people doing that with like full on metal weapons, but it's dulled. Like, they full on just like are just flat on the
yeah.
fucking blade side, but they like are just like punching the fuck out of each other with their shields and shit and like axes.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking dope. Like, I got into that for like a hot minute. I would probably still love to do that as a workout. Because
Hmm.
like watching them, because it's like they just set up tires and just repeat attack it. There's a couple of them where they get like a carabiner on a string and they'll sit there and like stab at it to try to get into it. Like,
It's
I'm a fucking nerd, dog. Like,
yeah. I just want to bully you right now.
fucking
I
do
want
it,
to
Doug.
attack you.
Do it. Bully me. See what happens, homie. See what
That's my first
happens.
instinct. It's this fucking
Fucking
collar,
do it.
baby. This pro outfit
It's the
I'm wearing.
collar and the hat. It's the hat, man.
This is stupid frat look I'm going for right now. It makes me evil.
The evil. No, that's the one thing, like, I would love to have a garage because I understand the implications of doing that just in the public. I live right by a highway.
You should just walk around and ask people if you can borrow their garage for an hour. Yo, can I do karate in your garage, bro?
Not even karate, dog. Can I swing a blunt wooden sword around at tires in your garage?
Can I wear a full suit of armor and just body slam watermelons?
It's not for my OnlyFans. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. He
That
comes around and you're like fucking sitting on it, farting.
just
He's
wearing armor, no pants. So
yeah,
it's like you turn one way and you're good, and you just lift it up and just full fucking ass cheeks.
nice. Yeah. Just wraps around it, claps on the
Uh,
melon, and just it bursts. It's like when you put the hose on flat setting, just sprays in a
just
line either way.
straight up the wall. Just as the person walks out, they're just like,
What?
"Here's
Oh,
$5. Can you do it again?" I need to see this.
Yeah.
Because I'm dead. That'd be fucking nuts. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it would be.
We got way off topic with that one, but it works.
Oh
But
fuck.
dude, yeah, so I was talking about zombies flicks.
Yeah.
You were
I
talking that
said
you didn't like him, you're shitting on him
yeah, I
because
said
you're
zombies are gay, so deal with that, I
whoa, dude.
guess.
That's just not, very PIC of you.
Right. I mean lame. Zombies are lame. Unless it's Magic the Gathering, then it's not. But I'm not talking about that. I'm a bro.
So
I don't play Magic
Magic's yeah, Magic's gay.
the Gathering. so, so, bro. Yo, boys, hand me that
Oh my
Bud
god.
Light.
But like, no, that's you can't drink that.
Oh shit! Fuck no.
You drink Coors.
No,
What Modelo.
no, can't drink Coors. It's from a blue state. I don't want that. Shit, man. That's some. Can you believe that?
I can't.
Freaking
What am I believing?
Kid Rock. So every time, it's just every day more and more of these like old fucks that like we grew up with, like knowing or like thinking we're like. I never really thought Kid Rock was cool, but I was like, he's living a dream, bro.
I can appreciate things he has done.
Yeah,
Look, not everything. I wouldn't say I'm a wholehearted Kid Rock supporter. I'm
yeah,
not a fucking huge fan of him, but I do like what he's done with his like venue and like how he's selected how to play shows.
hmm,
Because he comes in there with like a contract being like, hey, it has to be this price for admission. Beers have to be this much, and it'll be gold. Like he like sets prices and stuff to where like he he knows his fan base
yeah,
in a sense of where like they are, not like I'm not going to say poor in any means, but I got to go to a Kid Rock show and it wasn't bad.
yeah. I mean, it's already hard going to a concert because usually you're paying out the ass to get the
Yeah,
tickets, and then
yeah,
once you get there and it's like you can't bring anything,
nothing.
and the venues, like I don't know what to call them. What do you?
Concession stands.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're good.
I
I've
was
worked
like,
them.
vendor grocery store. No, that's not right. Yeah. Well,
Concert grocery.
the concert 7-Eleven that you go to, and you buy the overpriced plastic cups of beer.
Yeah, you get 8 ounces of beer for $12.95.
Yeah. So so my point though was like, so tickets are already high, and then you have to pay like $8 for a beer.
Dude,
It's,
even more now, dude. It's like 12.
I don't even want to think. That's why sometimes I just don't even want to do concerts anymore.
Dude,
I'm
right?
like,
It sucks. Because like there's tons I would love to go to, but it's just like looking at the prices, you're just like, what? Why?
yeah, like the Gray Tour was coming up, which is well, my freaking mouse just died.
Fucking on point, dude.
I actually do need to get another battery for it
All
because
right, well, we can call a little cut seas because I need to go get a drink and cool down a little bit. It's
okay,
fucking hotter and fucking here.
damn dude. All right.
What up, Fit again?
Special guest Finn.
Hell yeah, the boy.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
cars driving by. He's never seen a car before, except all the times he did see cars.
I was like, what are you talking about? He's been in the cars.
Well, that's my son. Release me. I'm uncomfortable. All right, we're back. Um, yeah, it was the Gray Tour. Uh, the headliner, I think, is Suicide Boys, from what I'm reading.
Okay. Who else is there?
Yeah. Let me click into it. Suicide Boys, Shakewell, Puya, Ecstasy, Harper, and Denzel Curry, I guess. But I know Suicide Boys, Shakewell, and Puya.
Okay. I'd probably know if I heard something.
Yeah. I think they're
But
kind of, if you're listening to like Spotify rap stuff and you're a white person, they usually come up. It's I feel I feel funny, like I feel like Spotify just like knows my skin color and is just like, yeah, we're not gonna give you the stuff that
well,
you're
I mean,
trying to
so
look for.
what like do you like just search rap and then like because it goes off it does base your like off your likes
Yeah, it's
and
usually what I do when I'm looking for like it comes from like finding new music. I will go from an artist that I like and I will go into their artist radio.
mhm,
And then there's usually like other bands in there that like kind of sound the same. So I'm like, okay, like let's give these guys a shot and listen to their top five or whatever and see
yeah.
what it's like. So it's probably comes from a lot of that, but I also like look up, anything that's new, that's hip and happening. I'll like try to look it up and check it out, but sometimes it always ends up being a white dude. I'm just like I
See,
don't
that's
know
why
why.
I'm too afraid to go like too much like into the fucking like future rap. Like I love like my like early 2000s 90 like Afro band hip hop shit like that. Like
Yeah. I don't really listen to a whole lot of like if I'm editing, I'll put on just some random ass radio and I'll just let it go. So at a certain point, it's just like I don't even know what I'm listening to.
yeah, it's just literally just background noise.
Yeah.
That's why half the time I don't know why like I try to listen to music when I do things, but like I always have to like listen to talking for some reason. Like
Really.
it helps like I don't know if it's like just my brain chemistry or what, but it just helps like my brain like I hear the talking, but I'm not like listening to it 100%
Yeah.
kind of deal. Like I'll like come in like if I'll hear something I like, I'll be like, "Oh shit, like what's this about?"
Yeah.
But like I just kind of like it just like hearing someone else talking just makes the my like shit just go quiet. And I could just like do what I need to get done.
Yeah.
It's just
Uh
hard finding something.
well for me, like I don't I don't like I really want to listen to people talk. Like I want to put on like a YouTube video that doesn't need me to like watch it. It just needs me to listen or
Yeah.
some podcast or whatever. But I end up like wanting to listen to what they're saying because I'm like, oh, I want to hear that. I want to hear this and that. And but I can't focus on what I'm doing. So then I'm like, okay, I gotta listen to music.
Yeah. So like I go back and forth between it, but I'm like, I just listen to it, and if I need to, like, if I'm like, oh shit, like I need to listen to that again, I'll re-listen to it. Like, I'll listen to an episode 4 or 5 times before I'm done with it. Sam does not like that. She's like, "Didn't we just listen to it?" I was like, "Yeah," but I was like doing stuff. Like, I didn't hear all of it. I heard
Yeah.
most of it, yeah, until like I go through it, and I'm just like, all right, I've like the first like 30 to 45 minutes. I'm just like, I've heard all this, so
Mhm.
I'm good. Move on.
Yeah, if I was doing something while listening to a podcast, I will rewatch that episode. I
Hmm.
I just have to. Um uh, like I don't know, it's just something that I guess it's a little bit of like FOMO, like in a small amount where I'm just like I want to know exactly what's going on with these people like during this podcast.
Yeah, because like I definitely get that. It's like the one thing that's nice though is like I'm not watching it live or anything like that, so I'm like I get the fear of missing out, but we can just rewind.
True. Yeah.
and stuff, and just like take a minute, be like, okay, like that was an interesting point. Listen to that for a second, and then just go back to doing what I was doing, like cleaning or whatever. Like take a little second to sit down and kind of like, oh, what's going on here? Okay, get back up, do my thing and stuff. Like it takes me a while to get things done, but it gets done.
What's what's the most boomer complaint you have?
I got quite a few, but I think possibly my top one is digital menus, or that, or just you have to subscribe to be a part of everything. I'm not saying I don't like subscribers. Please subscribe, please.
Yeah, subscribe to this. This is like actually something that counts.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, just to like get anything or anything, you have to create an account. That's
Mhm.
what more I'm thinking of, not
Yeah.
subscribing, but having to create an account
Well,
to get a fucking menu.
that okay. Yeah, that's so that would not the really much of the menu thing. I'm okay with a QR code menu as long as like I don't have to put in my email for that shit. Because it just doesn't make sense that like I get why you want us to be a part of your newsletter and blah blah blah, and it's supposed to make us it's supposed to be like subliminal messaging where they're like now you're always thinking about fucking I don't know Olive
Hey, I'm
Garden or
here.
some shit. Yeah.
Hey, I'm here, dude.
But
Side
so
tangent, real
annoying.
quick on that.
Okay.
Fucking was it Royal Cruises? They are the worst with their fucking spam mail. Me and Sam just watched a Big Top video on it last night, and
Yeah.
holy fuck, dude, it was funnier and shit because it's like they literally send you like a mail a day or like a mail a week for each person in your house or
Is it
the
email
adults.
or
It's physical mail, snail mail, dude.
no? Of course it
Yeah,
is. Cruises are such like an old person thing to
yeah,
do.
like apparently, like that's the biggest complaint that they have. Like they're like, yeah, the cruise is good, but this shit right here, fuck this mail because it's so much apparently.
I really wish that my parents were like super rich and then I got to be on a cruise when I was young and didn't think about all the consequences of cruise ships, you know? Cuz
It was fun.
yeah, you got to go on a cruise, you
Yeah,
bitch. You
we
fucking
got to go in
bastard.
fifth
You took that
grade.
from me.
Oh, dude, we had so much fun. We went down to Mexico. We went down to Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, and Cabo San Lucas.
Wait, did you go with a friend of the group?
No,
No? Okay. He
no,
went on his
I went
him
with my
and his
aunt.
okay.
Yeah, no, it was a family trip. It was for my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. My favorite, the best time we had down there was when I think we went to Puerto Vallarta, where my sisters went, I believe, dolphin swimming, like swimming
Yeah.
with dolphins. Me, my dad, my uncle, uh, and I believe my grandpa was with us, and my other uncle, and then my
Yeah.
other uncle was with his with my cousin doing like a trail hike, and like there was nothing that my dad and them were interested, so we just kind of went walking around town, and we found a guy that was like, "Hey, going to the Predator set. Do you want to come and check it out?" And
What?
we were all huge fans. Fucking Arnold, dude, like
Yeah.
fuck yeah, let's go check this out. And like it was like just literally like a touristy, like off the beaten path. Like we got to this guy's white van and just drove through town. I do remember driving through town. Like I remember the driver yelling at us to get down, and my dad and uncle both just like covered me for like a hot second, and then like I heard it sounded like gunfire. I don't know.
No. Oh my
I don't
god.
know. I don't want to,
Yeah.
stereotype any shit, but we
No,
made
like
it. Nothing happened. No one got hurt. Made it up into this fucking like just driving through the jungle for a bit. It was can't see me. We were driving through the jungle for a bit because I was like talking and then just like went like that. I'm just like, oh, uh. But so yeah, we were
fucking weirdo.
so after that, we were driving through the jungle for a bit
Mm.
and come up to this like really kind of nice like resort, kind of pull off to the side. And like as you were walking up, if you remember where they had the helicopter hanging from the tree that had all like the dead CIA soldiers in it, like the reason why they were there was looking for like that team. They
Mhm.
had that helicopter like up at the like entrance.
Yeah,
and you could like get up into it, take pictures into it, that whole fun kit caboodle.
that's cool.
And you go in, and it's a super nice restaurant, have some super good food, have this like it's horseshoe around this like giant swimming hole that has a waterfall, and that's actually like the waterfall that they use for the set of where Arnold like falls down it.
Mm.
It's only like a fucking maybe 20-foot drop, if that.
What?
And yeah, it's just, but yeah, movie
the
magic.
the fuck are you talking about,
He
bro?
didn't fall 3,000 feet.
Well, you didn't watch the movie, okay?
But yeah, so there's like hot tub, nice swimming hole, water slide. We're having a fucking grand old time, just kicking it, having food, nachos and shit. Like, and this is like good Mexican white people nachos where they use like good fresh ingredients, like good
Yeah,
cheese. It's not just, ground meat, nacho cheese, pickled jalapenos.
yeah.
Like,
White people taco night.
dude, I can get myself down on some white people tacos, but dude, like growing up from the area we're in, dude, some street tacos, dude, like I can get down on that.
Yeah,
And but we're sitting there having a good old time. My dad and them are getting good and drunk,
touching each
fucking
other.
taking tequila shots. I mean, maybe I wasn't paying attention. I had nachos in front of me,
On the
and
set of
then
Predator, taking tequila shots. Couple of fat boys.
oh, I would be at that time. Well, my uncle actually did not drink. One of them. He's been sober for a long time now.
Oh, nice.
But
Good for him.
yeah, no, he's done really great. But I remember we're sitting there eating and having a good time, and then we see my other uncle and nephew just come hiking out of the fucking boondock woods with like a bag on, red face, just fucking exhausted, and with just their group behind them because they were on another one of the shore groups.
Yeah.
And they get back and they're just like, oh, like it looks like you guys are having a good time. And we're like, yep, we are. It looks like you guys are having a great time.
Yeah.
And they just look at us and continue walking. I think they stopped there and like weren't able to have a meal. I think they just like were able to get a drink and they had to start heading back to make it back to the cars. Because yeah, it was like a certain cutoff time that you had to make it back to the ship and shit.
Oh,
Like it was fun though.
yeah.
Like I wish I could have gone like now.
Yeah.
Like maybe maybe like 10 years ago. 10 years ago would have been great.
Hmm. Yeah, we didn't do any cruises, and then as I got older, like, I started realizing all the wastefulness that a cruise is. Uh,
Yeah.
and there's people that like I worked with that like go on cruises on the reg. And they're like talking about how cool it is, how they get like these discounts from like uh
Royal Caribbean, Disney,
yeah, pretty much.
Viking, whatever cruise.
Yeah, I did this and I got this, discount, and then me and my family were able to do this, and like, yeah, that
It's
sounds,
like cruise timeshares.
it's almost like it. It's like I forget, he was explaining it to me, but like
Yeah, I
I
mean
was,
that's what it kind of sounds like.
yeah, but I was like, at the same time I was being like a little pessimist. I was being like, yeah, well, you know how much fuel they waste?
You know how much they pay their workers?
Yeah. You know how much food gets wasted?
Dude,
Shit
so
like that.
much.
Yeah.
Like
That's mainly my thing, is like people talk about the buffets, and like I've seen the
they're
photos of
not
it. And
good.
well, I've seen like people on like expensive cruises, and I'm like, "Whoa, like that's amazing." But yeah,
Yeah.
they're shit because
It,
they're not, they have to store that shit on the ship, so it all
yeah.
has to be like, frozen and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, then again, if you think about it, like so most cruises are like a week to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's like frozen food makes sense because you could make that last. You can make it carry over from cruise to cruise
Yeah.
to where you could buy all fresh ingredients right before you leave on the cruise.
And
And if everything's stored properly, it'll be great. And I think
yeah.
that's what they mainly do. Like I hope. Because it's like, but it like at least when we went, like the breakfast, was continental. Like you had your eggs, you had your sausages, but it was like the wet sausage links, the little tiny guys that are like, yeah, these are kind of cooked.
A
Microwave.
this are you a when it comes to breakfast links, are you a the casing sausage fan, or are you the no casing looks like cat poop fan?
Ugh. So I honestly, when I ever get breakfast sausage, I get it within the side of the tube. So I poop that shit out. I'm
Okay.
the cat poop fan.
But
But
you
then
know what
I'll
I'm talking about though, like
yeah,
when you get like the pre-prepared ones, there's like the different ones that have the ones that have the casing is usually like I don't know what brands, I'm not even gonna try.
Johnson,
Yeah, and then the other ones are just like
Johnsonville.
open almost. They don't have any casing and it's just like
I think that one's like Farmer John's, like the ones that come in like the white 8 pack that are
yeah.
just like still connected. They just like kind of put a line in between them. It's like
Yeah,
this is where they are separate, but do with them what you will.
right.
No, I usually just buy like the New York style fucking hot sausage in the casing and
Yeah,
just squeeze a bit out each time I need it. But I've
that's a
been
good
trying to
way to
cut
do
back
it.
on that shit.
Yeah, switch to turkey sausages, bro.
I was either thinking that or just literally just cutting sausage out and like
Yeah,
just doing eggs, like just eggs, and because I do have bread, because I will not cut bread, and I
yeah,
especially English muffins.
yeah.
That's my
Look,
breakfast sandwich.
let's wrap it back around
Let's bring it
real
back
quick.
again.
Yeah. Okay. So we were talking about boomer complaints, okay?
Yes. So what's your boomer complaint?
Well, you were talking about menus and
Yep.
I would have to I give a little pushback on the whole menu QR code thing. And I do agree with you if you
Says
have
I'm
to
not
give
in
an
IT.
well, if you have to give an email, it's stupid, but I'm not upset when it's like a QR code. I'm just like, cool. Be gone with you, wench. Like, let me, like, I could now use your QR code, look at my menu and stuff, and like, it is what it is.
By that
Um,
point, you just order from there too. Just make it like one step further, and you can just be like, boop, boop, bring me my food. I want 2 beers. I want this one, bring them now.
my boomer complaint is the tablets at the tables.
I have
I
been a
fuck
long time since I've been to a restaurant that had a tablet at a table.
yeah.
Fucking
It's
like
always
Applebee's, Chili's.
Yeah, it's always like Applebee's, Chili's, Red Robin. We were at Olive Garden for like a family thing, and they had tablets at the table. And dude, it's just like, and like it's okay when it's just a person, like a single check type of table.
Yeah.
But when it's like when in that situation, all of us were like splitting, and like my wife was like, "I'll just take care of splitting it for everybody." Like, like
I
what
know
did
what you all got.
yeah, what did you guys have? Okay, I'm just gonna do it because like instantly, as soon as she was like okay, when you guys are ready to pay, here's your thing, it's up there, and like instantly, like all the the parents were just like, oh my god, really? And asking me and my wife about how much we're like tipping her, and we're like, I'm not telling you because I'm gonna tip her well. She served us. Your
Yeah.
only complaint is that you have to deal with a small form of technology. Like
Yeah.
like I'm complaining about her complaining, but I'm also complaining about it too. I
Yeah.
just like don't like if we're gonna tip if we're going to be part of like paying these people their living wages because we're in a tip culture, don't make it like make like come on, kind of make it work a little bit for it, but then again, it's like a give and take for me. Like I want to be like no, she has to do everything, she has to break apart the entire receipt and like do it all herself, but also I'm
Yeah.
like, no, make their jobs easier at least, but
I definitely get that, like, to an extent.
mhm,
Like, because I hate to say it, because like we are in California and our servers have it really good. Like they make a bare minimum wage. which, like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, like, that sucks in itself, and it should be more. But there are those that are out there in other states that are straight tip based,
Yeah.
where it's like up here, it's not tip based. Like it's like they are hourly up here.
Yeah.
Like tips are cool, tips are great. Like I work tip jobs, they are awesome and they help.
Yeah.
But there are those that literally make 7.25 or 7.50 an hour and
Fucking
rely on tips or even less than that because there's like where you can literally make less than that federal minimum wage
yeah.
because they are supposed to be making it up in tips.
Yeah.
So there
And
are those that I'm just like, I feel that's like where I feel bad for. It's like up here, it's like I definitely get it. Like we are used to getting tips, but at the same time, like tips are for someone going above and beyond service, especially in like the states that have a federal, like a base minimum wage that they do pay their workers. Like
yeah.
that's just me. That is like that is another boomer complaint apparently, but I do
It's
I've been a
barely
server. It's I get it.
yeah, it's barely even a boomer complaint. It's just like a generational complaint. The whole tip culture is like it's it's you want it so that they get paid, right? But um they get paid well in certain like environments, So it's
Areas,
like
yeah,
but because that's why tip culture is still around because there's certain people that are getting paid bank because they're tipped so well. So
yeah,
there's two halves to it, but then there's like people that are just like not gonna tip and stuff.
yeah. No,
Um,
and like because you have the whole entire like I've heard people like say it's like they tip $2 every time. That's it, just $2,
yeah,
and
I
I'm just
don't.
like that sucks.
I
Like,
give
cause
them a
like
$5 tip at least. Like that's my minimum, unless
yeah,
it's like, if it's DoorDash and I've only done like a small ass order, then it's like I'm not gonna give you $5 just because. Well,
oh,
I
the max
should
is only
actually.
4.
It's like it's hard to quantify it, I guess, because like my whole thing, I told okay. This might be a different story altogether or a story for another time, but my
Fuck it,
thing
we're here.
is
Let's have it. Let's
yeah,
have at it.
I'm adding another like 15 minutes to this episode because we had like a bunch of like in between stuff happen.
Yeah,
But
we had our little walk away.
yeah, it might be more 90 minutes. But so back when I was working in a warehouse, there was a guy who was a bartender at a club nearby. Doesn't matter. But we were talking. We had this argument about tipping, and they were asking everybody in the warehouse like, how much do you tip? You bought it's you and your significant other or a friend. You guys both had a good meal, service was like, decent. What are you tipping? And I'm like, for just two? And he's like, yeah. Like and like I no drinks because at the time I couldn't drink. I was like $5. And he's like, $5, that's it? Are you kidding me? I was like, bro, like, how many people do you serve a night? He's like, hundreds. Like, if every person gave you $5, man, you'd
But
be, you'd be
a lot of it's not giving that individual person $5. It's that $5 then pooled and then split percentage wise between the working staff.
yeah, yeah. And
Because like
I get that, but I'm just like, I was like, dude, like, you're like, I'm making minimum wage right now. Like
yeah,
$5 is like a good like I would be happy if someone like gave me a $5 tip, or even if it was pulled together and I get $3 out of it. I'm like, shit, bro, $3, okay.
yeah,
Tomorrow maybe it might be more.
yeah. No, because like when I worked at the bar and I would like I did good there because it was
You
just me and
showed
the
your
owner.
titties.
I mean, they just showed on whenever I was cooking, like leaning over that counter and
God
stuff. Because I would just
damn.
wear I would just wear my apron and a beard net, like you know.
Humana, humana,
Uh,
humana, humana. Boing.
You guys want some burgers? But I would walk out of that place with at least like 150 bucks some nights.
Yeah, but you just stole from the cash register. I remember you telling me.
Yep.
Any future job prospects? Joking, joking. He
I have
never
never been
stole.
one stole. I have never been committed of that crime.
He's never been a thief. He's never been like a wizard has never showed up thinking he has talents for thieving.
The only way I steal from a job is by working for them for a long period of time.
Yeah, putting a paper clip in your pocket. Get him,
Just taking a pen every now and again that
Yeah.
accidentally is in my pocket, and then all of a sudden I have an entire fucking bucket full somewhere around here.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but yeah, $5 was always like my go-to if it wasn't like if it was like below 15%, like say it was just me, it was a $20 meal, I would still do $5, you know?
See, that's good. And so like I always do it like so it's like 60 bucks, I'll put like at least like 10, 15 down. Like I always try to round up as well, like
Mhm.
with my tipping. Like depending on like if it's below 50, I'll usually do like 5, 10 bucks.
Yeah.
Above 50, 10, 20 bucks, like and just kind of go from there. And honestly, definitely based on the service. Like if the person's like chill, trying to like not like make conversation, but like at least having a good time at the job, like I get it, working shit, working sucks, but at the same time like you are getting paid to be there. Like that's the one thing, like all right, this is one more boomer complaint I have about some things I see on the Instagram and shit. Like I saw this one girl, she was just like barista is the hardest job because I
Oh,
have to clean when I don't want to. I have to like do
I
stuff when I don't want to and shit. I'm just
I
like,
saw that one. I think that one was actually,
I
just
hope it was
comedy.
satirical, like a
Yeah,
joke, because it's like, don't get me wrong, like I know there's probably people out there that think about it. Barista is not an easy job by any means. Like I could not do that shit, remembering people's drinks and shit. Like, but I understand like the customer service side of it. So I get that point of people being dicks
yeah,
because they look at you like an indentured servant and they're just like, oh, this person's my server. I'm gonna treat them like shit because I had a shit day. And I
yeah.
shit rolls downhill.
I know we're recording this in August and it might be a month out before we even like roll it out, but I just did a interview with not I interviewed somebody like a mock interview for the position I currently have at the company I work with.
Okay.
Um and it was kind of funny because at the end of it he asked me, I just told him like, "Hey, super honest, ask me any questions you want." Like, and he was like, "Well, why are you leaving? Like what's causing you to leave?" And I was like, "Do you want the answer, bud? Like, do you want me to like just like
You want me to
I
drop some thing on the table? I could
like
drop.
I've been here for 10 years and 9 months. Like, do you really want me to say like what to expect?" And no, it was more of just like the position, the department I am is great. Everything like management is awesome. I've never been in a better area of the company. I've since like ever. I do have complaints, but when you I look at the big picture of it, I'm okay with everything.
Yeah.
Um and especially when I compare it to like my past positions within the company. And like I'm so much better suited in where I'm at right now. And I was just like, yeah, it's like it's really great. There's no growth. And you're just gonna hate it. I was like,
Yeah.
you're gonna see it, you're gonna want to do more, and you're just gonna be so pissed that you can't. And he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh," no, he was a good guy. He was he wasn't scared or but I was like, "Yeah, you're gonna die here. You're gonna
Grow
you're
old and die. Your wife's gonna leave you.
yeah, you're gonna become a goblin here. You're never gonna leave.
You little cable jockey, you.
And the only time you're gonna leave, they're gonna catch you masturbating in the bathroom, and they're gonna laugh at you because you have a small penis." Like, yeah, so I told him the skinny of it.
That's a good skinny.
Yeah, yeah. I want to make okay. Note boomer comment or boomer complaint. Let's kind of make it recurring.
Okay.
I think is it
Boomer
because
corner.
yeah, like our boomer takes, because I think I probably have more. I just can't think of them right now.
Oh yeah, I definitely have more. They pop up every now and again.
Yeah, because like I think it's like just because I got older and I'm just like like these goddamn new kid lingo and stuff. What the
What the
hell?
fuck's a skibidi riz?
I know what a skibbity toilet is. I don't know what skibbity riz is. Does it
I
mean
don't
like
know
a
what anything is.
yeah?
It's skibidi has riz. What's
It's
riz?
okay. If you don't
What
know
the
what
fuck's a
riz is,
skibidi?
you're way too far behind. We're gonna have to leave you.
I was born in the 90s.
All right, BoJack.
If they made a song about 1985 today, it would be 2005. What the fuck? Why?
Oh fuck, dude! You're a fucking mess,
The whole stand fell.
dude. You need you need a better setup, man.
You need a better setup, man.
Yeah. My setup's great. Fuck you. Oh fuck.
I do need a better setup. Shut up.
Just yeah, just a little bit. Just but
I
like so
need money.
yeah,
Give me money, please.
that's the yeah. I'm not complaining. It's
Oh,
working. So I
God.
think Boomer Complaint Corner, meal of the week, should be a thing again. Um, which we could do right now. You want to do a meal of the week?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Go for it. Do it. What you get? What you got? What'd you make?
Okay. This one is gonna blow you out of the water. All right, bud.
It's gonna
Whenever
blow
you
me.
oh.
Oh.
All right. Picture this. You got a tortilla.
Mm.
You got a jar of peanut butter.
Ooh, okay. I think I know where this is going.
Peanut butter roll-ups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep talking.
That's it, bud. That's it.
Oh no, dude! You get some chocolate chips and put it in that bitch. Oh,
No, I did plum jelly. We have a jar
oh,
of plum jelly.
that's pretty fire, dude.
Yeah, so I was I got a sweet tooth a little bit. I like a good sweet and savory type of deal, so like peanut butter's like my go-to. And
Okay,
usually I do like I get a spoonful of peanut butter and I lick that. But I started doing tortilla with some peanut butter and every once in a while I'll put jelly on it. It's good. It's nice.
so
When I'm all like I need Tubby need a dessert,
yeah,
that's what I go for.
say mine's usually just a spoonful of peanut butter as well. Another
Hmm.
thing you could do is go to Safeway. They usually have like these little fucking things of melting chocolate that you can
Oh
just
yeah.
melt in the microwave. You get that spoon, dip it in said chocolate, put that said spoon in chocolate on a parchment paper into the freezer. Let that shit freeze for a minute. You got yourself an awesome, amazing snack. Now do the same thing with your tortilla wrapped in peanut butter. Dip that shit in the chocolate, let it
Yeah,
settle, put that into the freezer for a hot bit.
that's good.
Dude,
But it just makes me think. I'll let you say your meal of the week, but
you're good.
uh, you remember they still have it. Like Shell, like the
Yeah.
Shell chocolate syrup,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
dude. The Reese's Shell. Oh fuck, dude, that stuff slaps so hard.
Dude.
Dude,
Just the shell does. Like
oh,
I know that shit's gonna
pour
be
it
the
on
death
me.
of me. Is let
Yeah.
me shell my nipples up real quick, babe.
Oh, dude, I want ice cream so bad right now.
Dude, so all right, so if we're talking about desserts or
Yeah.
like sweet things, we just did chocolate chip banana bread. And
Mm.
that shit was so fucking fire, dude. Dude.
Banana
The
bread?
bread at work though? Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
But dude, I'll get myself down on some banana bread. Like we literally have like one like end slice left, and we're just gonna cut that bitch in half, throw that into the air fryer. Mwah. But
Dude,
dude,
yeah.
banana bread, like with just some chocolate chips, throw some oatmeal in that shit, like put some butterscotch.
You know, in a future meal of the week, I'm gonna hit you with some zucchini bread.
Dude, hit me with some
Hit you
zucchini
with
bread. Dude, you have to mail it up here so we can eat it
it.
together,
Yeah,
dog.
I love zucchini bread. It's so
Dude,
like, it's
I
just
get
like
down on some
the
zook.
best way to eat zucchini.
No, one thing I've seen that I want to do is ice cream bread. Because you got your milk, you got your fats. You just put fucking goddamn
Well,
yeast and fucking flour. That's what makes bread flour. You put flour in that shit.
yeah, yeah, flour, bitch.
The powdered stuff, the not
Yeah,
the snorting stuff,
yeah,
the cooking
the
stuff,
other kind, the other stuff. Don't
not the
look.
powdered sugar.
Yeah, you could snort it, I guess.
Don't
Don't
tell me what
though.
I can and can't do.
Yeah, we don't want booger bread.
That's why not, dude.
some some Rugrats
I
skit right there.
just when you said bread though, that just I don't know why it reminded me of your wife's focaccia bread. Mm.
When I said booger bread, that reminded you of my wife's focaccia. You son of
Yeah,
a
dude, because it
bitch.
just was covered in garlic and it looked like little boogers, but it tastes so fucking good.
Yeah, dude, that shit was that went hard. Every time she would make it, everybody would be like, "Oh god, ooh, I know I should just be eating straight bread, but."
Fuck it. It's homemade, so it can't be that bad for you.
Yeah, she would make a like just sourdough loaves almost like every other day, and it was yeah, it was bad for me.
Dude.
Actually, you know what? It wasn't actually that bad because I know it's like a lot of carbs, but like I would just cut a slice of sourdough, and for my breakfast I would have like a toasty egg, just like
Yeah.
egg fried and then toast on, and then
Yep.
flip it, toasty egg,
Okay.
super good.
See,
But
I just would do like I'd fry my egg just till it's fucking fried. Like crunchy edges, everything. Throw that on a piece of toast.
yeah,
Taco
high
that
heat.
bitch. Dude,
Hmm.
make sure it's all cooked. Like maybe in the middle it's still a little bit soft, but I like it just not runny at all because this. So
What, the
my
beard?
beard, dude,
Oh,
having
okay.
runny egg in the beard is
Yeah,
the worst. I
I get it
literally
in
went
my
through a
mustache
full
too.
day of work with egg in my beard. No one fucking told me.
Oh no.
I went to the bathroom and saw it, and I'm just like, cool. I have an hour left of my 8 hour shift, and that's been in there all day.
Oh,
Cool.
I would
Cool.
that would be fucking
Yeah. That was a good
all the
humbling moment.
oh,
Good humbling moment.
all the hot Humboldt babes. No, no, no,
This is
no, no.
before that. This was
Oh.
before that. This is back when I was still at Target.
Oh.
It's back when actually I was single too. So yeah, I was like all the hot babes, all
Oh
the ladies that
no.
came through that I spat up good game with,
Oh
and now I
no.
get why they were smiling.
Uh, all those hot single moms that hella wanted me.
Didn't get that until Humboldt.
Yeah, no, all the 55 plus community members, no. They could
Hey man, I need myself a sugar mommy.
yeah,
If you need yourself whatever a sugar mommy wants, I
exactly,
got you. I
dude.
got you.
Yeah, leave in the comments below if you're living as the 55 plus community.
Hit me up.
I need a young boy.
I mean, I'm not young. I'm a
Well,
young man. I'm a young man, old boy.
well, if a person like stat wise, like if it was a graph, like you would see the difference. Like you'd
I'm
visualize.
right in the middle.
Yeah, you're a third. Got it. Okay,
Damn it.
get over it.
Never.
Well, this has been the A2J podcast. I was your co-host, Axel, and this also was my co-host.
John, y'all have
Yeah,
a good ass night, motherfuckers.
yeah, you say it. You
Take
fucking say it,
care.
you little bitch.
I will say it. You just have to let me know when. Go get into a Slim Jim.
Go get it. Like, wear one.
I don't care. Just go get into one.
I'll wear Hulk Hogan's skin. Yeah, brother.
It looks like a Slim Jim.